So the branding project, it was about we had to design a logo as well as other assets for a brand. So there was couple of different themes that were given to us. The one that I chose was for a sports event. So the context that was given to us was a fitness event that is sponsored by Decathlon. So I started with understanding different sports events, even sports brands. It all began with a lot of research, like understanding different brands. So after that, there was some key details of the adventure quest that I listed down, that it will be a fitness event, a offline event every weekend, so that people who are busy and throughout the weekdays they are busy, or they want just have a refreshing break over weekend, it is a place for them. It is inclusive to every age, so your parents can come, your friends can come. It's not just for one specific age. Elders can come, kids can come, so everybody can come together, stay fit. Like, it is a very in-depth research that went into it. Started with doing some surveys with my friends, with my acquaintance, understanding different parameters, what would interest them, what sort of sports, what sort of fitness activities would interest them. So after gathering a lot of information through even podcasts and interviews on, we were able to categorize different customer segments, such as one was a curious beginner, so basically who has never been into fitness but wants to start. Another is working women. So women really don't prioritize their health. I have had conversation with a lot of mothers that they think that okay, we are doing our household chores, so that is enough, we don't need to do anything other than that. We already do a lot of stuff that way, but that's not actual fitness. You're not taking good care of your health that way. And the third is retired a man. I mean, that's just a persona. Retired people, for them, taking care of their fitness is really, really important. Moving ahead, so after categorizing different customers, we were able to highlight certain USPs of the event. So as it is a community driven event. Another is inclusive environment in terms of age. There will be professional training because elderly are coming. Some of the USPs were highlighted through all this research. And then this is like a brand iceberg model. There's a lot beneath the iceberg, and through that, a lot of visible aspects of branding were derived, such as logo, colors, imagery, how do they communicate the tone of voice, so all of those details. So after that research, I was able to outline all these details underneath the brand iceberg, such as the purpose of the event, the core values, target audience, and other such aspects. So moving ahead, there was a trend study that I did. So basically, in trend study, I understood a lot of competitor brands, how their branding is done, what sort of colors they have used, the logos they have. So in this, I studied a lot of brands. These were from the sports brands like Decathlon is there, Nike, Puma, all of these brands, Fitter, Cult Fit. So all of these brands, these are like gym chains. So just to understand how these guys are, communicating through their audience. And then I also did study couple of brands who were targeting the elderly group, because I understood during my project that my target audience is very wide in terms of age. I'm targeting the kids, the millennials, adults, elders, everyone. So it needs to have that language. So after understanding all of that, I was able to derive a mood board for my project, like how my logo, how the mood of my brand would be, what sort of typography it would have. This was like an exploration in different directions. One was in energetic, dynamic direction. Another was vibrant, playful, and this was more about togetherness and fun. Key idea was just to keep my brand, have that happy feeling. It was not a pressure, pressure may you are just going for fitness. No, enjoy the process. Just enjoy. That is how you stay fit. If somebody who has never been to gym, they feel overwhelmed going for the first time. So that was not my idea. I wanted people to feel really relaxed, just they are coming for a fun time. So moving ahead, this is a design inception sheet. So yeah, In this, I basically listed down all the research that I did in different phases, and in the outer circle, it is all the details I want in my branding to come, starting from the inner circle, which was about the context of my event. So, this is all that came from my research. Second circle, it is about the mood and personality, emotion. A third circle is like how it derives, how the first and second circle derives in the final branding, tone of voice. So the tone of voice should be encouraging, supportive, exciting, energetic. Yes. So after making the mood boards in different direction, there was like a gazillion sketchings that we did. So based on each keyword, so there was keywords in each mood board. So like bold, inspiring. So each keyword have their own sketching little doodles. After doing all of that, we narrowed down. So this was a stage of convergent, divergent. Like we diverged into different directions, then we converged into one direction, finalized a mood board. So basically, this is my finalized mood board. That is about vibrant connections. It is like a joy of celebration of joy, movement, and inclusivity. If you see the images, the visuals, it's all about people just enjoying, being happy, coming together. There's a lot of flow into it. It is very colorful. It's very playful, but not too playful that it looks like childish. After finalizing my mood board, this is where the logo development part, the colors, typography, every, the visible part came into the picture. Before that was just the invisible under the iceberg. After finalizing my mood board, I went on to sketching a lot of logo ideas. This is like really one third of the logos that I've put on my Miro. My raw file has a lot of them. My notepad has even more. I was ideating a lot of concepts like in terms of the monogram, abstracts. So keeping the key idea intact that it should have that flow. It should not be very rigid. It should feel welcoming to people. This is the color palette exploration because I wanted it to be colorful. And then typography exploration again. This is like really 1/10, I would say, because my Illustrator file has a lot of boards exploring different fonts. Then this was, I also wanted a mascot for my event. I was thinking of how Olympics or how Commonwealth had Shera, associate so much with them. So I thought of a monkey for my mascot. It is a fun, playful animal that people from all age groups just associate with. So yeah, I was just trying out sketching different how they could stand, if they could be ball with them, something like that. Then I was trying the different icons for the brands, like community, because they would need it for their communication across website or their social media. So these icons could be required. And then again, the brand patterns. So these are just rough explorations. And then this is like selecting few ideas, narrowing down, converging into a direction. So if I talk in depth about some ideas, so this is like a human in air, like a skipping rope, and is also looking like a smiley. This is a F monogram. So earlier I was also thinking of a brand name with F, Fit Tribe, something like Fit Tribe. I was thinking. So I also ideated F. Moving ahead, so these are again multiple variations of selected ideas. Again K, and then skipping rope in a K, happy human in a K, different variations there. So I finalized this particular logo. So if you see this visual, it's a K, but it also resembles a human in a stretching position. All the three pointers, like it is a K representing connect, it is a fitness human in a fitness posture, and it is also having a round edges that it is looking very friendly. And then I ideated a lot of logo types because K is just not enough for my brand. I wanted a connect coming along with K, so that some places it could just be this logo, some places it could be together. So yeah, again, this is like 1/10 of all the exploration I have done. As I was mentioning, this was the typography that I explored. So just a screenshot here. Then after exploring a lot of typography, pairing them with different things. I was selecting which one's working and then again narrowing down and then selecting the final one. Coming back to the selection of color palette. So this is like my final color palette. Playful, but not too jarring on the eyes that it looks childish. Icons representing the core values of my brand. The aspect is that it will be nearby. So this is one community. It is inclusive. It has professional support, quality experience. Everyone knows Rahagiri. So my idea behind this brand was really influenced by Rahagiri. How Rahagiri happens every weekend. People from different age groups be part of that event. Then just refining my logos, putting into color. So when we put color, it really comes into life. And then different logo types. This is primary, secondary, and submark. And yeah, these are the icons put in the color palette, and this is the mascot of a monkey with a skateboard. If you notice the monkey, the details of the face of the monkey is more towards a elderly monkey. Resonate this particular mascot with the elderly age group. Yeah, so that's all about the brand identity. So this is like my brand guidebook that I made. So yeah, that's all about it.